Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a text conversation and realized how surprisingly easy it feels? No overthinking, no decoding cryptic replies, no anxious waiting or second-guessing your words. Just an effortless back and forth that makes you think, maybe this is what healthy communication feels like. In a world where texting can often be a battlefield of mixed signals and ghosting, these rare conversations that feel natural and engaging are more than just pleasant, they're green flags waving in your favor. So, what exactly makes a person's texting style a green flag? It's not about long paragraphs or perfect grammar. It's about the emotional clarity and mutual energy they bring to the chat. Let's break it down, starting with consistency. When someone checks in regularly, not because they feel obligated but because they genuinely want to connect, that's powerful. It's not about texting all day long, but about showing up with intention. You don't have to wonder if they'll disappear for days or only message you when they're bored. They reply because they want to, not because they have to. That's presence. Next is engagement. Think about how good it feels when someone doesn't just reply with LOL or K, but actually asks questions, shares thoughts, and listens. That's a clear indicator they're interested in you, not just filling time. It's like playing verbal tennis. There's a rhythm, a bounce, and neither of you is left doing all the work. And then there's mutual energy. A one-sided conversation gets tiring fast. But when both of you are contributing equally, sharing, reacting, building momentum, that's when the magic happens. You lose track of time, and before you know it, hours have passed in what felt like minutes. That's not just good texting, that's connection. A real green flag shows up in how someone respects your pace. They understand that life doesn't revolve around phones. You can take your time without being guilt-tripped. There are no passive-aggressive remarks like, wow, finally, or didn't think you'd reply. Instead, they respond when you're ready, without pressure or judgment. Another underrated green flag? Clarity. No confusing games. No 3-hour reply delays to seem cool. They don't leave you reading between the lines or spiraling into, what did they mean by that? When someone is direct and genuine in their texting, it feels refreshing, because there's no guesswork, no manipulation. Just honest, steady communication. And of course, texting should never be the end goal. A great sign is when they're open to going beyond the screen, whether it's a phone call, a video chat, or even grabbing coffee. When someone's truly interested, they don't just want a digital pen pal. They want to build something real. Handling conflict is another major green flag. If a disagreement arises, they don't vanish or become petty. They communicate. They listen. They care enough to resolve things with maturity instead of walking away when things get tough. And finally, perhaps the simplest but most heartwarming green flag of all, appreciation. A random, hey, I like talking to you, or hope you're having a good day, might seem small, but it speaks volumes. It tells you they see you, they value the connection, and they're not afraid to show it. So, the next time you're texting someone and it feels easy, like a breath of fresh air, you might just be experiencing something rare and real. Because good texting isn't about perfection. It's about care, effort, and the kind of energy that feels safe and steady. When someone texts you with kindness, consistency, and clarity, that's not just a green flag, it's an invitation to something meaningful.